What's going on, good people? In today's video here for Prey, I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how you can save Rani, and in the process, man, we're going to get inside the greenhouse and defeat the Telepath. I'm going to show you guys a few different strategies that you could use. Do note you can look in the description for a quick reference in case you want to skip ahead and don't want to watch all this nonsense. So with that, man, let's get started. So first things first, make sure you snatch up the Disruptor gun that's located near the entrance of the Arboretum right after you leave the guts area. It could come in handy, man, in case we need to neutralize Miss Rani or a few of the other scientists located in the greenhouse. So right after you leave the guts area, right near the entrance of the Arboretum is where the stun gun is at. So where is Rani and the other scientists located at? Well, they're inside the greenhouse. So just follow along once you make your way to the open area past these turrets. Proceed off in this direction. Gonna show you on the map where it's at in a second. Right up the staircase over here, and this is where the greenhouse is at. So let me show you guys on the map where it's at, man. It's pretty simple to get to, but you know, you never know. So there's where it's at, and when you get near the greenhouse window, you will hear a scientist requesting some immediate assistance.
Hey over here, open this door, please.
So once that happens, man, as you can see right there, we get the mission objective notification right there. Now there are a few different strategies we could utilize to take out the Telepath and save the scientists in the process, man. So the first thing that we're going to do is we could build some steps using the glue gun to climb to the top of the greenhouse, and that way we will have a direct line of sight down to the Telepath. And if you have the Q beam, it makes things a lot easier, but it's not necessary to take out Mr. Badman over there. So once you've done that, once you've built your little steps, your Sesame Street steps, man, go ahead and climb up. And you could also use this opportunity to scan a few of the individuals down below, get some scanning points. So you could take some pot shots at the Telepath, but watch out, buddy could blast away. So be careful about that, man. And also, once you get his attention, every now and again, he will bob up. So you could go ahead, get some shots in. You know, be careful of the scientists below. And then sometimes, man, if you're down on the ground below, once you have gotten his attention, but he get a little pissed off, just use this opportunity to land a few other shots. Watch out for his incoming projectile attacks. Could be a little annoying, man, and the blast radius could be devastating if you ain't careful. Another thing you can do is you can use the turrets. I like to position the turrets over here near this particular pathway that we first came to the open area of the Arboretum. Gain his attention a little bit. Peg him a couple of times, man, and then the turrets will do the rest of the damage, and you could just use this structure, this building right here, for some cover, but watch out for the blast radius as well too. Now if you're not careful, man, the scientists could also be lit up from the turrets, so you just got to be careful on the positioning of the turrets, man. So sometimes the scientists, you know, they will escape the greenhouse. And if they do, just light them up with the glue gun. It's a good thing we have the Disruptor Stun Gun right here. Go ahead, shock these people up. And this is Miss Rani, so we can shock us up, light up, knock out. Got the turret doing some handiwork for us, man. So we killing two birds with one stone. So make sure you drag her body out the way if that happens. You don't want her to get caught up in all the action. And as you can see right there, once the turret takes out the Telepath, we were able to save Rani in the process, man. So that's one different strategy you could utilize, man. Another strategy you could use, in case you don't feel like climbing up the steps, you could access the greenhouse through the doorway using the password, man. So I'm going to show you guys where the password is located at. So make your way down this particular pathway right near the crew quarters. Right over there, just make your way around here. Gonna show you on the map exactly where this is at as well too. Probably gonna do a separate video guide on a few of this stuff, man. So snatch up all the necessary items in the area. We also have some weapon upgrade, but right there on the floor, on that clipboard on the floor, we have the password, the passcode, the updated passcode for the greenhouse. So that is where it's at. This is where we're at on the map. So it's kind of north of the greenhouse, north from the greenhouse. So now once we have the password, and like I said, make sure you just do a thorough search of that area. We can enter the passcode in, and we can open the front door. We could use this opportunity to do like a little peekaboo to take out the Telepath, get some pot shots in, light him up a little bit, make your way around. You could close the door just so buddy them scientists just don't come lurking out. So just keep on repeating this, man, you know, until you feel you've done enough damage. And like I said, if you have the Q beam, you could do pretty effective work using this method as well too. And sometimes he will still come up above the opening of the greenhouse. So just open the door, lock the door, open the door, lock the door. You can keep on doing that. Wait for him to come up top, land some necessary shots, man. So whatever you feel will be the best way to take him out. You could still set up them turrets. And then once you've taken out the telepath, man, make sure you search the telepath. As you can see right there, we save Rani. Now, if you were able to save Rani without knocking her out using the Disruptor Stun Gun, and if she's also located inside the greenhouse, you can just go ahead into the greenhouse and speak with her without any problem to proceed forward with the rest of the mission.
Dr. Dew, what happened? Where? Oh God, please tell me you killed that thing. I came up here to deploy the EATs, the Eradicator turrets. Then it was like all the color bled from the world. Everything had an edge to it. I couldn't control myself. But the EATs are still in the small arms closet nearby. We could still use them. Here's the code. I'm going to make my way to the cargo bay. Security was supposed to fall back there. Sarah will have my ass if I don't.
So after speaking with her, we've got the key code for the storage area that's located in the Arboretum. I'm going to show you where that is at, but make sure you search the greenhouse. Make sure you snatch up the water pressure regulator. That could be handy for an upcoming mission with the cook. So go ahead and just search this area, man. Snatch up any food items, any other necessary items that you feel. But the storage room is located right over in this direction. So you just proceed on down this pathway. You could jump over this bush area right here. This is kind of like near in front of the crew quarters pathway direction. So right here, storage. Enter in the code. The code is randomized, man. So this code might not work for you guys. And we've got a few handy items in here. Got some turrets and whatnot, man. So just do a thorough search. And as you can see, once we've done that, the mission objective is being completed. So make sure you search the storage room to finish the mission. Now, in case you did stun Miss Rani in the process, what you need to do is you actually need to leave the Arboretum. So I left the Arboretum through the guts entrance. And then I just turned back around and then went back inside into the Arboretum. And Miss Rani was actually located near the entrance right here, near the staircase upstairs. And that is where I found her. Now, I'm not too sure if her location is randomized or if it's based upon where her body was unconscious, or if maybe somebody can let me know in the comments below if she appears in different areas. But this is where she appeared for me if she was unconscious. So if she's unconscious, just go ahead, dip out, come back, and then just search around and you'll be able to find her. But that is where I found her at. So folks, that is pretty much that, man. I just wanted to give you guys a walkthrough video on Prey, showing you guys how to save Rani and in the process get inside the greenhouse and defeat the telepath. Let me know what you guys thoughts are in the comments below. As always, I appreciate the support. And with that there, fellas, man, I guess I will see you guys in the next video.